2022 prophecy. Tough time awaits Kano and Iboho. Welcome to the news. And thank you for tuning in to listen. Primate Babatunde Elijah Ayodele of INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church, Lagos, has issued fresh divine insight on how Nigeria can survive 2022. A year he described as a mixed bag, even as he released fresh predictions for the year. Sincerely, I keep saying it when it comes to prophecies like this. Sincerely, I think the beauty of life is not being certain about anything that is going to happen. Imagine when, life is actually not uncertain. You know that, at age 35, no matter how you struggle from age 18 or 19 or 20 or 21 down to age 35 or 40, you're not going to make it until age 35. At least you're going to know that you're not cursed or you're not dealing with anything. Yeah. So I think the beauty of life is actually the uncertainty in it. That is the beauty of life. Having someone, tell you that this will happen and that will happen, sincerely, it causes what they call pressure. Imagine someone coming to you and telling you, oh, at the age of 24, you're going to settle down, and you're 26. Yes, no matter how thick skin you want to form, sincerely deep down inside you start saying, are you sure I don't have a problem? And maybe the person tells you, oh, anything that makes you, you don't settle down, then you have a problem. Before you know it, you're believing it. Sincerely, I feel all those things are not really, really necessary. Yes, no matter, people should not call for me. It is actually not necessary. We have a lot of issues. If those people are coming out to say, oh, concerning the northern Nigeria and the crisis in the north, and the bloodletting in the southeast region, this and this will be done and it will stop. This is actually what and what should be done. Then we are going to say you're making sense, rather than come and you keep giving predictions. I mean, it is not, what do they call it? It is not Bet Niger now. You don't forecast. Sincerely, it is not supposed to be so. You coming out to give predictions, to me, like I said, uncertainty in despite, uncertainty is one of the things that makes life very, very interesting. You don't know when things happen. You see somebody who has been struggling for a long time, and before you know it, boom, the person is actually, has actually been lifted up out of that situation, making the frames nothing as permanent, making it very, 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 very sensical. So to me, there's a lot of things that we are supposed to be giving predictions to. Nigerians wants to be told when this issue of insecurity will come to an end. Nigerians want to be told the issues of, bad governance will come to an end. Those are the things. If you're talking, then you're talking about those things. I'm not sure everybody will come in for you. But coming out always to say, this will happen and that will happen. And sincerely, we don't need it. We actually do not need it at all. We do not. So it is going to be better if, you come and you tell those people. Don't try to mix it and, quote it. Tell those people. Tell Nigerians, okay, the leader, this and this needs to be done. Then, of course, the masses or the followers, you also have a part to play, and it is this and this and this for this particular issue. Suggest, give your suggestions, rather than come out and make predictions. Of course, to me, I don't see it making sense. All the predictions that these prophets of God make, most of the time they're politically motivated, and to me, sincerely, you're drifting away from the original call. Yes, you are not meant to serve a particular people or bring in prophets. It is seeming so. It is seeming as if you're called to serve a particular group of people. Meanwhile, if the Christ himself you talk about was not restricted to people, he does not give prophecy about a group of people per se, then why should you? I don't want to go into this. So let's find out what he's talking about the fresh insight he got quite recently, predicted. The news in detail. Please stay with us. The popular seer, in an exclusive interview with Sunday Sun, urged Nigerians to be watchful and prayerful in the new year in order to avert looming troubles ahead, just as he announced that the first 7 days of the year has been set aside for prayers for the nation. He said, in the first 160 days in 2022, Nigerians must be very careful and prayerful because of the evil of that period. And that is why we have set aside the first 7 days of the year for prayers to avert the looming dangers ahead. The year 2022 is a year of mixed bag. So as a country, we need prayers in order to avert avoidable troubles. Prime Minister Ayodele said that contrary to insinuations, the federal government has no agenda to kill Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu, who are currently in detention, but revealed that the duo might not find it easy as they battle to regain their freedom. His words, Sunday Igboho must calm down. In fact, he needs to change his lawyer. He should look for a new and senior Salami to handle his case. In addition to that, if Igboho does not handle his matter very well, he will still longer in detention. The Nigerian government is so much interested in him. They're not going to keep him, but they are keen on holding him until the end of this administration. So, he must be prayerful. Nnamdi will not find it easy as well. He should still expect tough time because the government is not ready to free him for 1 second. He needs to be prayerful and watchful this time around. The government doesn't have any plans to kill either Igboho or Kanu. They should put that insinuations aside. Government will employ all sort of tactics to prolong their days of detention. This year will be a tougher year for the indigenous people of Biafra and the Eastern Security Network, ESN. There will be confrontations and killing between the nation's security forces and the IPOB and the ESN. On the nation's economy, Prime Minister Ayodele said Nigerians need to be watchful about the nation's economy. Our economy is going down. Oil will be discovered in a few other places, but it will not impact the economy. Some documents will leak from the NNPC, and that will put the corporation into troubles. This will create problems for the Minister of Petroleum and the GMD of NNPC. The planned removal of fuel subsidy will plunge Nigeria into deeper problem. In addition to the hike in prices of PMS, Nigeria must expect scarcity of products this year. I am seeing protests which shall grind Buhari's government for some time. His revelation for the new year also captures the nation's politics and the political actors in the country. I would like to warn Hope Uzodinma not to waste his time and resources on re-election because he will definitely lose. PDP will take over the state at the end of next election. APC will not win Cross Rivers, although the incumbent governor, Ben Ayade, belongs to the APC. And if the man aspires to run for presidency or vice president, his dream will not see the light of the day. I'm still of the opinion that these people should be told what to do. And of course, the masses should be told what to do as well. What I mean told, but I don't mean give instruction, I mean suggest. The Nigerians have a part to play as well as the leaders. So tell the leaders to do their job.